बन्धकारणशैथिल्यात् प्रचारसंवेदनाच्च चित्तस्य परशरीरावेशः। बन्धकारणशैथिल्यात्, that is, what is the causative factor of bondage? It is karma, past karma. So on account of the yogic practice, that causative factor, that past karma, gets loosened. Bandha karana saithilyat and prachara samvedanacha, that is, if one meditates on the movement of chitta, prachara samvedanat, the chittasya parasharirāveshaha, one can enter others' minds, others' antahkarana. Chittasya parasharirāveshaha. And chittasya parasharirāveshaha. So you must be knowing the story of Shankaracharya, who was defeated by Mandan Mishra's wife, and there were some Kama Shastriya questions put to him, and in the meanwhile the king Amaruka was dead and his body was lying somewhere. So Shankaracharya entered his body, whole cell, entered his body, because it has already been stated in first pada, Samadhi pada, that, or the second pada, where the pratyahara is mentioned. So pratyahara is swavishaya samprayoge chittanukara iva indriyanam pratyahara. So when indriyas are one with chitta, they come to the chitta, and then they are one with chitta, and wherever chitta goes, the indriyas go. So then together with the indriyas, together with chitta, the entire personality can enter somebody's body. Parasharirāveshaha. That is possible, and there are two factors responsible for it. One is bandha karana saithilya, the loosening of the past karman, and prachara samvedana, that is chittasya prachara samvedana, that the yogi during practice he concentrates on, meditates on the chitta's moving form, that it can move, and chitta, wherever it will go, the indriyas will indriyas will follow, just as bees follow bee queen. So यथा मधुकरराजानं मक्षिका उत्पतन्तम् अनुत्पतन्ति निविशमानम् अनुनिविशन्ते तथेन्द्रियाणि परशरीरावेशे चित्तम् अनुविधीयन्ते. So the indriyas will also follow the chitta, that is the threefold antahkarana. So it is the entrance into the other body can be ensured thereby. And then उदानजयात् जलपङ्ककण्टकादिषु असंग उत्क्रांतिश्च. There are five types of vayu that is in your body, and vayu is the director of the mind also. So udana jayat, if you are able to, if a yogic practitioner is able to subdue the udana vayu that goes up. So udana vayu, so udana jayat, if you are able to control, if you are able to conquer the udana vayu, then there will be detachment from water. You can run on water, and detachment from mud. There are places, muddy places, where if you go, you can be drowned in mud. But if one has attained victory over udana vayu, then he will be detached to that mud, pankha. And kantakadishu, even if there is thorn, the yogi's foot will not have any attachment to any thorn. His foot will be quite safe. So asanga and utkrantischa, and yogi can fly away. Utkranti, he can go above. And samana jayat jwalanam, and if one attains victory on samana wind, then one can kindle, one can develop flames in his body, himself. And then Shrotrakasayoho Sambandha Sangyamat Divyang Shrotram. And if one meditates on the union of ears with Akasha, with space, so one develops a divine ear, and one can hear divine sound. A very important sutra, Kayakashayoho Sambandha Sangyamat Laghutul Samapattescha Akashagamanam. Kayakasayo Sambandha Sangyamat. If one meditates on the relationship between the body and the space. So the meditation on the relationship of the body and the space, and then one becomes as light as a cotton, as a small cotton, not a heap of cotton, but a small cotton. Laghutul samapattescha, and then one can fly in the space. Akashagamanam.